Okay, so we now know what x was. So why don't we go back and draw the picture and see if we can figure out what percent is shaded now. X is 3 plus 2 root 2. I can erase everything and then just draw the picture and write that back in. By the way, while he's drawing that back in, do you know what root 2 is approximately?
1.4.
Alright, so what is 3 plus 2 root 2? Approximately.
5.8.
About 5.8.
6.
3. Yeah, 5.82843 is what it is approximately. Okay.
Approximate. So this is 3 plus 2 root 2. Here, this is 1.
The big side length is 4 plus 2 root 2, so then the total area would be 4 plus 2 root 2 squared.
Okay.
And then so it's the total area, and in our ratio, we want the shaded part to the total part.
Okay. And can you tell me what the shaded area would be? The area of the rectangle?
So it would be, since this side length is 1, so it would just be 3 plus 2 root 2 times 5. So 15 times 10 root 2.
15 plus.
Or 50 plus.
So root 2.
So we have 15 plus 10 root 2 over 4 plus 2 root 2 squared.
Alright.
So 4 plus 2 root 2 squared is...
Would you actually write it out rather than doing it in your head?
Okay. So 16 plus 8 root 2 plus 8 root 2 plus 8. So 24 plus 16 root 2.
Okay.
So then whatever this is going to be our ratio.
Okay. Keep going.
Well, let's see, maybe these simplify. So we can see if we can get a common term. We know this is 5 times 3 plus 2 root 2. And then we know this is 8 times 3 plus 2 root 2. So we can cancel
Basically.
those terms, and that gets us
5/8.
5/8.
So what do you think?
So it was just a tiny bit more than 1/2 what you saw in the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, so your sort of estimate that this was around a half or a little more than a half. How much more than a half is it?
Only 1/8.
1/8 more than a half. Pretty cool.
Yep.
So just a quick thing. So you had this 3 plus 2 root 2 times 5. And then you multiplied that out and then factored out a 5.
Yeah.
So you don't need to multiply that out in the beginning.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was gonna simplify or not.
And then you had, well, but even if you don't know if it's going to simplify, it's still okay to leave it like this. Then you have 4 plus 2 root 2 squared, and you multiply that out. We can actually take a 2 out of this as well. And when we take a 2 out of the squared, it becomes a 4.
Yep.
So this becomes 5/4 and 2 plus root 2 on the bottom squared. So Now you just have to multiply out 2 plus root 2
Yep.
and compare it to 3 plus 2 root 2 and then multiply by 5/4. But 2 root 2 squared is what? Can you tell me what 2 plus root 2 squared is?
So that's 4 plus 4 root 2, actually.
4 plus 4 root 2.
And then plus 2.
Plus 2, so that's
6.
6 plus 4 root 2, which is 2 times 3 plus root 2.
Yep.
So when we square this, we replace it with 2 times 3 plus root 2.
Yep.
3 plus 2 root 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
3 plus 2 root 2, and that cancels there. And I'm left with the 2 times the 4. And then we get the 5.
Alright.
So neat. It's a neat problem. And then, so what do you think I did to make these shapes?
Well, you can probably do the region in 2D space bounded by, I guess you could do the y and x-axis, and then you can do the line y equals 1 for this top line, and you can do the line x equals 3 plus 2 root 2,
Yeah.
and then just give it a little thickness.
Yeah, and then give it a little thickness, and then we got the rectangles. So cool. Hey, great work, guys. Good job this morning.